Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show.
What's happening, everybody?
Well, hello.
Oh my God, I think Beth figured out how to do the intro.
I mean,
You know, she's such a, I don't know, what do you call that? Somebody that knows how to do video stuff.
Oh yeah, no, not in the slightest. But I just said you should
Thanks
be able
everybody
to do
for
A
tuning
and
in
then B.
tonight. We got a fun one tonight. Absolutely.
Hola,
Julia,
people.
Chris,
Jessica,
Jess.
Womb.
Womb Raider, what's happening? We got a fun one for you all tonight. Victim of Hot Phobia is the title story. So before we jump into that, thanks for
Are they
tuning
afraid of
in.
hot people?
Go out and check us out. Bars Open on YouTube. Give us a little like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check us out on
Why are you
all
talking
the
like that?
Instagrams. I don't know.
Instagrams.
Or all the
DJ.
all the places where you can listen. How about that?
There you go.
Cool. So if you're listening to this,
I think go look at the pictures on
go
Instagram.
look at the pictures on Instagram.
After the show.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the best way. Or we do it when we watch other podcasts. We go to their podcast.
Yep.
To
While
their,
we're watching it, that's true.
Yep. So
We definitely do that.
we do that for shizzle. So a couple things real quick at the top. Say a little prayer for neighbor's cat. He went missing.
He is missing.
She is missing.
She is missing.
So I'll post out a video of that later, but nonetheless. And then next, a little GoFundMe. Can I have the clicker over there, please? So this is a GoFundMe for one of our good friends and the editor of the Castro Files. He had a fucking lightning strike hit his tree and blow out his tree in front of his house. And then burned up all of his computer shit inside of his house.
Which is amazing to me that a lightning strike outside
Travel. That's
inside.
why we have all of the. That's why everything in
breakers.
here is on like the
Yeah.
power strips, right? And I don't know. I mean, dude, his tree's blown up. Like you can see the picture of
That's
it. I'll show
crazy.
you here in a second. But if you have, even I mean, you don't have to spend anything. But if you could share it, I just shared it out to my Instagram. If you could share it, that'd be great. Then we could see if we can do something. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring this up. There we go. Boom. Maybe not. Boom. Boom. There we go. So it is a fundraiser, help a veteran get a laptop. We've got somebody just dropped a bunch, but we're double checking on that to make sure it was a mistake.
Make sure it was supposed
Yeah.
to be $50 versus
Yeah.
$500.
So get a veteran or help a veteran get a laptop. If you could drop $5, $2, $1, anything helps. I think that's really the kind of the key. We've got a good tight community here. He does all the editing and everything for the Castro Files. If you're not on Instagram or you're not on, here you go, honey.
Oh.
If you're not on YouTube,
Your piece?
oh, sorry.
Give me the other piece.
If you're not on YouTube, go ahead and just message me and I'll send you the link if you're interested. But aside from that, I think it's just kind of one of those things. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Just wanted to shout that out at the beginning. We'll only run it for a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But little goes a long way.
Yep.
So awesome. How are you doing tonight, honey? Cheers.
Cheers. I'm great.
Feel like we haven't done a cheers in a week. Feels like it.
We did some on Friday, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Been a long week.
I'm back to not drinking on Wednesday nights.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Trying to make
Get
some
back into
healthier
the-
choices and get
Fine.
back into
Healthy choice.
get back into normal life and not.
What's that thing we're eating now? What's it called? Where they pre-pack all your food.
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh. We've been testing that out.
Good.
It's pretty good.
It's fun too because it's real cooking.
So there's all sorts of discounts everywhere. You can get them for like half price and shit like
If
that.
you guys want to get, I don't know if you get half price, but
well,
you
it's
get
kind of like
you
pretty
get
close.
certain amount off over like the first 10 orders or something like that. And I've got codes if anybody would like to give them a
But
try.
the thing is, fuck Yeah, you can find them all
So
online.
we are
But
doing
it's kind of
it.
interesting. If you guys ever used HelloFresh, where they actually
we are doing
package
it,
all your shit up.
We're not getting big food
Lloyd,
from our
what's up,
grocery
dude?
store. We're getting like our snacks and breakfasts and those kind of things, and then maybe some extra meat because you eat a lot.
Yeah,
Some
we have
extra
to,
meat and noodles to supplement.
because it's just not enough food.
What's cool is though is they give you enough of the side stuff so that you can make it bigger on your own and still get all the flavor, which I think is kind of cool.
Dude, yeah, that was the one thing I was like, holy
I was
fuck,
worried about that too.
is like going.
We're doubling the meat and the noodles.
Yeah, but if you did that through them, it literally doubles
Yes,
the cost.
it does double the
It wasn't.
cost.
It's not
No,
necessarily
it's
cheap.
not inexpensive. I think ours is
$40 for
No, it's more than that.
3 meals.
no, it's more than that.
Was that what it was? How much is it?
It's more than that. It's like, let me look. I can tell you. Hold on.
Is it worth it? do you
I think it's worth it because I was tired of eating the same shit.
And I'm a creature of habit, so I can do that all day long.
And it got us some new stuff to eat, but it also taught me, like, I had no idea I like roasted carrots. Just a little
Sliced carrots.
EVO, extra virgin olive oil, EVOO with some salt and pepper and tossed.
Yeah,
And a lot of salt and pepper
Toss them.
tossed and stick them in the oven to
Carrots.
roast. They were so good.
we're pretty good.
They were good. Last night we had, last night we had some Korean rice bowl thingy that was really good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can, these are things that like,
They show you like
give
10 meals
little
and you
thing,
let them, they
but
let
you
you
can
pick
pick- you can
3.
buy that shit.
As
at the
many, you can
restaurant.
pick, we pick 3. You can pick less, you can pick more.
Tonight we're eating some fast food from
HEB.
HEB.
It's not really even fast food. It's prepared meals, but
fast food from HEB.
we think it's fast food after cooking this shit.
I don't know. It's one of those things. But I mean, have you guys done any of that shit? I don't know.
It is, I'll tell you how much it is. It is with everything.
Like, what's everything?
So here's the thing. So they charge you a cost for putting the groceries together.
Which is kind of fucked up.
And that's the biggest expense. Then they charge you, like, this one is a little bit more expensive than our other one's been because I got us a steak one on this one, like a beef tenderloin. And that was like an extra $20. This
For
one was
a fucking tenderloin.
yeah, beef tenderloin. Like I don't know enough about steaks.
It's gonna be like
so it's like
6 ounces,
$83. It was $83 for 3 meals. But that's still, we were spending about $130 at the grocery store. So we're still spending about $130 on groceries.
For dinners.
No, still getting all the yogurts and the apples and the eggs and the bagels and everything else.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
okay.
we're still equaling out what we were before. It's just different food.
God damn.
Don't-
Everybody's.
Don't you worry about it. You're not the CFO of the family. We're good. I got you.
All right, as long as you make it good. But they've been pretty good. So I just
And
wanted
it's
to share
been fun because you come in and help. So we're actually sometimes cooking
That's
together.
learning how to cook.
I'm not
what's
learning how to
happening.
cook. I know how to cook. I'm learning how to like
No.
slice shit without cutting my finger off, but I'm still
I'm
kind
so
of
scared of
dicey.
that.
I
You're
got
dicey?
10 total. Not
I'm
that
gonna come
worried.
home. She's be like, I cut my fingertip off.
I'm
like,
not
well,
that bad,
As
but
long as it's not in the pot, I'm good.
yeah, as long as you can still feed me, bitch.
I'm starving.
But I
don't
like
have
it. It's
time to go
fun.
to
Like the
hospital.
other day, I was doing something, you were doing something. Last night, you were like, "Do you need any help?" So it's kind of fun because we're both in the kitchen together, and that
Mhm.
really hasn't happened in probably the last, I don't know, decade.
Nah, a few years, couple years.
Well, at least 5
Why 5?
because we've lived here 5.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So
You ready to jump into these stories?
now I'm starving because I'm also doing. I'm still doing intermittent fasting, which I got away from last week because my schedule was kind of crazy. So I started it again on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. I woke up so hungry this morning. I was like, how am I going to make it till 1 p.m.?
Starving to death.
So I ate a breakfast for lunch. I made a bagel sandwich,
Nice.
a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich,
Good.
which was good until I got home from the gym. And then I was like, what can I fucking smash right now?
In my face hole.
Yeah.
And you ate a bag of nuts.
I
Eat
did
a
not
bag
eat
of nuts.
whole bag. I ate some pistachios, which I'm not buying again
Which
because
is a bag of nuts.
they're like fucking crack. And I ate 2 carrots with ranch dip. I'm still hungry, so thank goodness for dinner.
It's all good.
So they're all. No one likes a quitter, Beth. Thanks, Lloyd.
It's true.
Well, hey.
What?
There's some things you gotta.
Well, I mean, giving up on booze is what he's going back to.
I know I know what he's saying.
No, but
I know what he's saying. I'm not.
He's just on an intermittent fast of booze on Wednesday nights. That's what we'll call it.
I'm an intermittent fast from boozing on Wednesday nights. Yeah.
We'll call it that.
I'm on let's not call it intermittent. I'm on a fast from boozing on Wednesday nights.
Yeah. But Fridays are
Fridays are still golden.
pull the shirts off, go full college town. I don't know.
That's
Doesn't
stupid.
make any sense. All right, you ready? Let's get
See,
into
Chris
the
said they did
stories.
HelloFresh, and it's awesome. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. If they are really good, they just take like 30 minutes. Threw a picture up there. I was kicked out of a store over my shorts.
Oh, Lord.
I'm a victim of hot phobia.
She's a victim of assaulting her
I
fucking
will
eyes.
stand up for this woman.
You like her butt?
Well, I mean, if you're going to walk around a fucking grocery store like that, more
I
power
wonder how
to you.
uncomfortable she was. Because
Is it? Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I wear thongs, babe.
But those are jeans. It's different.
It's probably even worse than thongs.
different.
Because it's thick.
An OnlyFans star was kicked out of a supermarket for her skimpy outfit, but she believes she's a victim of hot phobia.
I don't know. Does she
I
have
think
a
we're
nice
going to make
butt?
this a thing.
Does she have a nice butt? I don't like it.
It's pretty big. That's a pretty big booty. I mean,
Bubble butt.
I'm
Bubble,
not,
bubble butt.
yeah, I'm not going to complain about it.
No, I didn't say you were complaining. I asked if it was a nice booty.
Well, so my question
Her
is
ass
this.
is hungry is what Chris said. Yes.
I'm going to go through this, but is hot phobia a thing? And should it be? I think it should be.
So what is the
gonna be a reason
definition?
why.
What is her definition of hot phobia?
Let's go through
first?
the story first, okay?
Okay.
Carole Chavez was confidently strolling through the grocery store in Brazil wearing Brazil, dude.
I mean, Brazil, they
bitches
let you do
wear
this shit on the streets.
everything.
I
Yeah.
thought.
Right. Through the grocery store in Brazil wearing a nearly see-through white tank top without a bra and denim shorts so high cut they were on the verge of a bikini bottom. The 21-year-old shopper claims that she was minding her own business, which is why there's a shit ton of pictures of her. There's way more pictures than this. Before, okay, notice business when she noticed the other customers serving her
Boom, just take a picture with your
hostile-
phone.
her hostile looks and aggressive insults before she was kicked out by a supermarket staff. Just came home from supermarket, was bullied for wearing too short clothes. Some people looked with prejudice, others cursed me, and finally I was kicked out of the store. The adult entertainer was distraught by the
Oh,
treatment.
she's an adult entertainer?
Well, she's an OnlyFans.
Oh, is that considered an
she's
adult entertainer? I
Shaking
guess
her
she
butt
does.
or
has
banging
sex on
dudes or
whatever.
Yeah. She got 437,000 followers.
Wait, what's her name on Onlys? I want to look her up.
Can you just do that?
Mhm.
Carolay, Kerolay Chavez, Chaves. So she said, "Do you believe me? I think it's absurd that women are still treated this way just because we dress how we want." She declared, "Truth is, we go through it because we're too hot. And that's all." She didn't receive the response she evidently expected, as most commenters seemed to agree with the judgmental crowd. "No need to go to a supermarket dressed like that," wrote
Seriously.
one critic. Fuck you. Dude, how great would grocery stores be if chicks were just walking
Well, we
around
don't
like
go in a
this?
grocery store, so it doesn't even matter.
I would go back to
You
shopping.
would stop
It would
curbside.
save us $5 per trip.
No, it's free.
Is it?
Yes, you
I thought it still
idiot.
cost
Why
us
do you
money.
think I would do it if it wasn't free?
I don't know.
Sorry, I shouldn't have called you an idiot. That was very cruel and uncalled for.
I didn't take offense to it.
I know,
You're
but
good.
I don't like
You
calling
are
people an idiot.
embarrassing the decent people who are often there with children. No.
Mhm.
If only I'd put this picture up. Look at them hips.
Wow.
Call her a hipposaurus.
No, I'm not even worried about hips. Look at those fucking thighs.
Is that the same? That's, yeah, I mean,
No,
god damn.
your hips are up above your thighs, honey.
They're all connected. So,
I
the
thought that was
Brazilian
Kim
beauty.
Kardashian. That's what came up. That's hilarious.
Oh, is that her?
No, that says this
Brazilian
is a different.
beauty is just one of the latest hotties complaining about judgment they receive for their good looks and confidence. So, is this a case of hot
Persecution.
phobia?
So
I
hot
think it
phobia
is.
is what people are scared of her because she's too hot.
All right, so we've all done it. No,
I was like,
all you women have done this to other women. 100% of like no matter what.
share what your
There's
thoughts
never
are.
going to be a dude that's going to be like, that chick's too hot. She needs to go cover up.
I
unless
don't think
he's
there's a
gay
girl that would do
or-
that either.
No. there's a whole bunch of women out there and be like,
Well, they're
that bitch shouldn't be wearing that.
Idiots tonight. I'm like, they're idiots. Oh no. I don't say that because I think she's too hot. I say that because I truly, in the heart of my hearts, feel that woman should not be wearing. You remember that chick at that PJ bar that was.
Oh, no, she was wearing
She was a very big girl wearing a very tight nude onesie.
She wasn't, I was not
with no bra
phobic of her.
and no, that's what I'm saying. Like to that, I'll say she should not be wearing that.
I'm not hot phobic of that. That
and
is
not because
a hot phobia
I'm not.
of mine.
I'm not.
That
I mean,
is-
good for her.
I'm
But
just
yeah,
gonna
she shouldn't be
laugh
wearing
at that
First of all, I
person.
thought she was naked, and then I was like, I can't unsee.
Yeah, she had
that.
she was a larger.
She was a
woman,
big girl.
and she had one of those
nude onesies on.
onesies on.
Nylon, I think, or lycra, or nylon, or whatever the material was. And I
whatever
was
those
like,
materials are.
Yeah.
So, if I can practice, DJ said, if I can practically see your butthole, I'm going to judge. Yes, but you're not gonna hot phobic her. You're not afraid of
No.
that butthole. You will judge, but you're not gonna shame her for being out in public with that, right? No, that's
Ooh,
mean.
They have a sex game app. Sex actions, couple.
What are
adult-
you doing?
I was trying to find OnlyFans app because I don't know if
yeah,
there
you
is an app,
definitely
but
don't need to do
sex
that.
action couple game, adult game.
Can we get back to the story, you
That might be
fucking
interesting.
pervert?
Yes, of course. And I am a pervert. It's okay.
You know, so my issue with this is,
yeah.
are you more afraid of hot chicks or fat chicks?
I'm not
Risk-
afraid of anyone.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Neither am I. But hot chick falls on you, you're not going to break anything.
Fat chick falls on you. You're not gonna break
400
anything either.
pound
Oh,
Lizzo
that-
falls on you, you might twist an ankle. Like, say you're trying to catch him, like just being a good human
Chivalry.
being, chivalry, like a woman, a man.
chivalrous. I mean,
You're trying to. No, you're gonna
I think
break your
chivalrous is for a guy.
spine.
I don't know.
Hot girl, not gonna break your spine. Lizzo,
I think that
you're risking pulled discs,
first of all,
torn shit.
excuse me, I'm not gonna save either because they could both hurt me.
No, they just slip and fall. One's like a megaton.
Honey,
It
Don't
is
be
what
a
it is.
dick.
I'm not. That's
you're being a
just
dick.
reality.
That is not. That is being dickish.
But would you try? I mean, I might try.
I
and
just said I'm
block
not gonna try to
Lizzo's
save either of
head.
them. I'll be like, Godspeed, good luck, and then I'm gonna try not to laugh because I laugh every time somebody falls. It is.
It's your ridiculousness.
It's because
addiction.
it is, but because I trip all the damn time. So I laugh at myself. So it's funny when I see other people
Lizzo
do it.
equals hernia. Exactly. Let that bitch fall to the ground is what Lloyd said. Karen MCL. Exactly. I don't want to do any of that. Right? Beth's doing the real investigation.
Carol A. Oh,
Did you get it?
wait, I'm trying to Chavez.
I'm sure she's got something going on out there. Just go to Twitter. Google her look her up on Twitter.
I know, I'm trying
Google
to.
her
Oh,
on
here she
Twitter.
is right
Tweet
here.
her.
Let's see.
What do you got? There's got to be something. You got to speak, honey.
I'm trying to find it. Stop. I don't know what it's doing. It's taking me to all the hot girls. I'm done.
Oh, on OnlyFans?
Yeah,
Get off
it's-
that. Just go to Twitter and look her up.
I do have Twitter again,
Yeah.
don't I? Let's see if it lets
That's
me log
where you
in
go.
because I haven't
All
touched
right, we're not
it
going to
in
deal
like.
with that. We're not dealing with all that.
Oh goodness gravy.
Checking it. Davies checking in from Tennessee with 101 point. I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you feel better.
Who?
You need to rotate like Beth would do for me. Aspirin and Advil.
Who's sick?
Davy. Isn't that what we do? Isn't that what you do for me? Whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, because your temperature
Excuse me.
gets really high.
Advil and aspirin.
No,
Tylenol.
Advil and ibuprofen. So naproxen and ibuprofen every 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, do that and get an ice cream from McDonald's.
No, I think you can live
That
without the ice
solves-
cream.
Cools your core temperature down.
He's only got 101. He's not that bad yet.
It's 101.3.
You, I worry about when you have 104.
Well, it's been a while. It's all good though. Davy needs
think
to
I found
poison
her.
this. You found her on what?
Twitter, but you don't really see anything but her face.
Because she's gonna push you to OnlyFans, probably. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It's all good
Yeah.
though. So you want to kick off the next story?
What is it?
Biden
Oh.
announces
On Monday,
his run for
his reelection.
That guy's a.
I mean, because he's done such a great job.
Go through your story.
Well, so his first campaign was he was fighting for the soul of America.
Well, he's still doing that. He's not done.
He said he's still fighting for the soul of America, and he needs 4 more years after the first 4 years to get it done.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like that's a crock of shit. Because what has he done already besides raise my gas, cause inflation, made my 401k drop?
It's not his fault. It's fucking Trump's fault.
Oh, yes, of course.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
But he did say he did announce his reelection. He doesn't really have, they think he's going to slide easily into the Democratic nominee because he's only got.
Well, he's an incumbent.
He is an incumbent, but he only has 2 people
and they're
who are going to run against that are likely author Marianne Williamson,
who's a nobody,
and anti-vax activist. I love that's how they put him. Not that he's a Kennedy, not that he's a Kennedy, but that he's an anti-vaccine activist and environmental lawyer, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
I'm looking up to see because I think it's 70% of Democrats. I'm trying to find it.
Well, it says most Americans, even a majority of Democrats in recent survey, have shown little enthusiasm for another Biden run.
Who you guys voting for?
So, I mean, does that mean, because here's the thing too. So he has the lowest approval ratings of any president in the past 70 years. He is tied for second to last with Reagan in 1983, which is hilarious because I thought Reagan did a good job. President Carter was at 40, Reagan and Biden were at 41. And then it goes up.
What's his rating right now?
Or
Biden's 40?
40.
Yeah.
41. I'm sorry, 41.
41% of people across the board. It depends on, it always goes to, 2,000 people.
And he goes back to, like, he has no new anything except saying.
He's blaming everything on the MAGA people.
Yes, he's still saying that.
I'm not a MAGA person.
But
I would still vote for anybody other than that.
I feel like he needs a new argument, like that MAGAs are dangerous.
That whole left wing does.
That they're what does he say? I know what I want the answer to be, and I think okay. So the question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom. This is what is hilarious. In the years ahead, we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer rights, Biden says in a voiceover narration. I know what I want the answer to be, and I think you do too. This is not a time to be complacent. That's why I'm running for re-election. Bitch, you're trying to take away my freedom.
Yeah, so there was a video. Have you seen the video that they put out by chance? I don't know.
I haven't seen it. No.
So there was a video released early Tuesday that framed next year's contest. I'm going to ad hoc to yours.
Sure.
Fight against Republican extremism, which is go fuck yourselves on that. You want to fight? There's a gym right down the road. I'll meet you at. He needed more time to fully realize his vow to restore the nation's character. A quote unquote, when I ran for president 4 years ago, I said we are in a battle for soul of America. And we still, I don't know why I'm doing a Southern voice.
You just get this way sometimes.
I know. Soul of America. How do you do old person voice?
Soul of America.
And we still are. He said in the video, which opened with images of January 6th, 2021. So they're still playing on that, which 90% of it has been debunked because they're a bunch of cunts. Yes. The question we are all facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less, like you just said. But there was one tag.
Well, he also actually says every generation of America has faced a moment when they had to defend democracy. Stand up for your personal freedom. Stand up for the right to vote and our civil rights. And this is our moment.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. He's old AF. He's already 80. So
would you say? So we were talking about.
So he'll be 82 at the end of this run. So he'll be 82 when
86.
He'll be 82 if he gets reelected. Right. He'll be 82 and be done when he's 86.
All right. So
he is already the oldest president, isn't he?
So, yes. And so this comes down to, this has been on other podcasts. A lot of people have talked about this, and it comes down to, all right, what are the ages you would want somebody to run? And I don't mind having old people in there.
I still
think within reason. But your dad was 88 couple months ago,
Right.
or a month ago,
A month ago. Yeah.
and he was doing great, and all of a sudden his foot got fucked up,
And it
it killed him.
Right.
Basically,
Fast.
ultimately within
Right.
within 4 or 5 months,
if that long.
87,
I'd say like
something
3 to
like
4.
that.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we're talking about. Yes.
Well, here's the thing. So why
And
they're
you're
not going to do any debates, you
and
said.
this guy already has fucking
So
dementia
why aren't they going to do debates?
because they've already said that they're
I
not
said,
going to.
why aren't they going to do debates?
just not.
Because he's horrible at them because his brain doesn't fire in all his cylinders and he loses his thought process and almost just stares like
up. You can only give somebody so much Adderall and so much vitamin B.
there's
and
something
so much-
clearly like I was looking
It's got dementia.
when I was watching this thing today, they showed him running to the platform when he was running for president, 4 years ago in 22 something like that, 3 years ago.
DJ, we need to make that shirt. The Biden campaign brought to you by Depends.
But they show him running to the podium and I'm like, he looks totally different, even in just his movement from when he started running for president to today when we see
There's
him
probably a body double.
coming
all
down
conspiratorial and shit.
downstairs on a plane, or
No, falling
today
up
he was
fucking
walking
stairs.
the picture they had, he was walking with this black woman and they were holding hands and
She
was
holding him up.
I was like, why are you holding hands?
Remember the video of where Hillary Clinton like had her fucking like Twitch out session, and then they had to like grab her and like hustle her into a car back in 2016? That was in 16. This is 8 years. We were 6 years removed from that even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they just shelter these people. Like he's gonna go back down to the basement. He's not. He also is. I think.
So does that mean if he's not going to do debates, he's not going to even debate against the Republican candidate?
Nope. Anyone.
Then what the fuck?
Yeah.
How do you run for office
So
if
he's
you aren't
also
going to
been
debate what you're doing?
If you go look at that, what the fuck is the press secretary? I think I brought this up before.
Yeah, you don't like her. Said she's
Whitaker, Jen St. Lupinier or whatever. She comes out and says, nope, he's giving interviews all the time and blah, 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 blah. But he's also in the last like 40 years, he's given the least, I think it's even longer than that. I think it's in like the history of presidents. He's given the least amount of
interviews,
not just interviews, but like, yeah, I guess it would be press interviews, right? He's
press releases,
just going in front of press. Whereas like Trump, Bush, Obama,
they went all the time.
Bush, yeah, Clinton, all those guys, they were in front of him all the time. They were up at the podium talking. And now you have that bitch out there.
He never goes.
Right. He's functionally retarded. I mean, if you consider like being ultimately dementia ridden as being your brain doesn't function, then you're functionally retarded. Like you're just not working at your optimal speed. I would say the same thing. I would expect you to say the same thing about me. And you do on time to time. You're like, Greg, you're functionally retarded right now. So I'm okay. I'm not below that, right? But you go, all right, what the fuck? So what do you guys think about it? You know, I know there's been, what was this? There's been a shortage of Harambe since, yeah, I know, man. There's a fish. Go Google this. Gorilla fish. It looks like Harambe's face on a fish. This giant fish, like in somewhere. Google gorilla fish. All right, let's cheers after that one because we got another big story we got to jump into here.
Anyways, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. I don't know. If I was a Democrat and I didn't want him, would I vote for him again?
Yep, you're going to. If you're mind fucked, that's the problem. Because you're going to see.
But why would you vote for somebody you're outwardly saying you're unhappy with?
Because you're mind fucked. Because you're going to be like, well, I can't vote for that guy that grabbed
the
a
Republican
bitch by a pussy or did all these fake things that have been ultimately discredited.
Right.
Steele dossier is fake. The Hunter Biden bullshit is all not bullshit. Hunter Biden stuff's all real.
Oh no, it's fake too. They've all.
Well,
I'm
no,
kidding.
you go, yeah, and then but you're gonna have friends like we have that
Don't let my
just
friend
can't do it.
Oh, well,
They just won't be able to do it because
shame on them.
It's
then
just like the same people that took the vax 90 fucking times. they're the ones that are gonna be like, no, I did it for the good. I did it for a good reason.
Well,
your good reason
when it kills
killed
you,
a whole bunch of people.
when it kills you, you tell me how you feel about that good reason.
I've had it fucking terrible, not because of that,
Right.
but it sucks. There's a shit ton of, dude, fuck
There's
you.
a bunch of stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I love you, but fuck you. You made your bed, lie in it.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go.
So with that, let's jump into Fauci backing up the truck. We don't really talk too much politics, but Beth's got a couple good ones we need to talk about.
Well, I just thought it was
Fauci. So you've got Fauci and Justin Trudeau who are coming out now and being like,
well, Fauci did an interview where he reflects on the missteps and the successes of the U.S. COVID-19 pandemic response.
Right.
You have some problems over there?
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one.
So he, of course, we all know he retired last year. Thank goodness, right? But he, he did a series of interviews on the missteps and missed opportunities that characterize the pandemic response. I laughed because I was reading it and he was saying he has two.
What?
There were two big stumbling blocks for him.
That he had.
That he
Like
saw.
the whole AIDS is in the air.
On the whole, Fauci said he sees two big problems that caused the U.S. to stumble as it tried to control COVID-19. First of all, I don't think we stumbled.
No, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
I think,
and we had him as a cuck that was leading the fucking.
Well, I think you handle it the way we handle it's the only way you can handle it, but maybe I'm wrong. So the first is the divisiveness. Blah, it was a big
Divisiveness.
Divisiveness of our politics, which led many conservatives, again, pointing out the conservatives,
it was our fault,
to distrust public health recommendations to get vaccinated and wear masks in the public. Okay.
I still distrust them. 100%.
Yep.
I've had COVID. Twice.
I'm not getting the COVID.
Right. I'm not getting
vaccination.
the shot. No,
I'm not getting the COVID
Go eat a bag of
vaccination.
dicks. Right?
I understand that there will always be differences of opinion amongst people. Well, what's the cost-benefit balance of restrictions or of masks? But when you have fundamental arguments about things like whether to get vaccinated or not, that is extraordinary. It's called your
God-given right.
Right, exactly.
To make your own fucking decisions, you cunt.
Why do you have red states that are unvaccinated and blue states that are vaccinated? Why do you have death rates among Republicans that are higher than death rates among Democrats and independents? And nowhere has that.
There's no statistic
said that
that proves
exact thing, right?
I don't give a fuck.
It should never be that way when you're dealing with public health crisis like that. Well, and I wonder why that people, when they're giving these interviews, why don't they say, well, can you show us that data? I'd love to see that data that can show this claim that you're making.
Because they're fakes, they're frauds, they're looking for clickbait. They got the interview with Fauci.
Well, nobody gives a shit.
But the idea is this: the motherfucker's been around since like the 80s, where, dude, he literally said out loud that AIDS can be transmitted.
Did he really?
Airborne.
Oh,
yeah,
he's so smart.
He's a cunt.
So the second major problem, as he explained, is the fracturing of the U.S. healthcare delivery system.
You know, he was the highest paid government official. The highest paid government official.
He was?
Yeah.
Before he retired?
Before he retired.
How's that possible?
Exactly. How the fuck is that possible? Director of the CDC. How the fuck are you the highest paid dude?
That doesn't make sense to me.
And how many people did he kill? With AIDS. With the HIV/AIDS pandemic. I actually worked on a program in high school, tried to do an AIDS awareness thing, right? Back in the day. And you go, oh my God. Like, so many people are dead because of him.
Yeah.
Right? His gain of function didn't help people that had HIV and AIDS. The money that went into it eventually helped it when they ran the course. Right. There's so many dead people. Well, we got to kind of start the medicine is cheaper now. Yes. Kind of got to figure it out. We figured out the cocktail, or other people have figured out the cocktail.
I think that other people figured out the cocktail and they had to start, oh shit, we're going to need to start.
We're going to lose money.
Exactly.
And then there's another pandemic potentially coming up. And
well, I was laughing weirdly because I saw this. And then earlier today, when I was on the way to the gym,
conspiracy theory,
I was like, it's kind of funny how COVID has fallen off the map. And they thought we were going to have a huge resurge this winter.
Oh no, beware. They're going to come out with some bullshit.
Oh no, closer to 2024 when the election's happening.
Yep, 2023.8.
What is this one going to be?
September. It'll be
I mean, you said that.
Well,
they're predicting.
there's also a fungus. I was going to talk about this a
I
while
love how
back.
you're pointing.
There was a fungus.
Among Us.
That's actually how I had it written in the notes. We just never talked about it. There's a fungus that was first transmitted in a
The Last of Us.
They tried to pick up traction on it. It was the first time a fungus from like spores had ever gotten into somebody and like made them sick.
Well, isn't that wrong? Because what is
bullshit.
valley fever?
Well, valley fever
It's
normally
spores got into your lung that made you sick.
It's just all how they can all fuck themselves.
Well, and it goes back to the person, because some people bounce right back from valley fever and some people die.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Again, it goes with if you have respiratory issues, you're gonna die.
Start smoking. Tobacco, nicotine is supposed to help
Strengthen your lungs.
Yeah, ward off COVID.
Well, but so those were his
Everybody
two
just
stumbling blocks, which I thought was funny.
Marlboro.com. I'm just kidding. We're doing it. Okay.
But that's what those are his only two stumbling blocks. None of it was his
the fungus is killing people and they can't stop it. Maybe
idiocy. What?
idiocy. Womb said the fungus is killing people and they can't stop it. Maybe there is.
Last of Us. But it's not killing everybody. Again.
Same, Justin.
What?
I can't repeat that one.
It's not killing everybody. It again is people with underlying health issues, which basically that's everything that could impact a person. The weaker your system is, the harder it's going to hit you.
That's normal.
With anything.
Yeah.
A cold, the flu.
Take a bunch of vitamin D. Take like 4,000 units of vitamin D a day. 5,000 units of vitamin D a day. Get your blood checked regularly. Make sure you're not stockpiling it in your system.
So we all could do things that would make us healthier, right? Like we could
There's ways to do it.
Lose weight. We could eat less sugar. We could be more active. We could quit smoking. I'm not going to throw in drinking in there because that's not going to happen.
I consider drinking like an astringent. So
shut up. That is stupid.
No, I really do.
There's tons of things that we could all do to get healthy. But sometimes even that just doesn't help.
You could be old. And you could be in like a nursing home in New York City.
That's part of it.
And they could just pack
you
all
could
these
also
sick
have
people
a compromised immune system from something that you were born with, you know? So
like AIDS.
No, stop. I'm being serious.
No, what if you're born with AIDS?
Anyways, so it's
real. I'm not making shit up.
And they're just trying to scare people already because there's nothing scary right now.
That's what it is?
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
I think they saw The Last of Us and somebody went, that is a good pandemic.
Yeah.
Because that's what The Last of Us is. It's a fungi.
Fungus among us.
That grows out of control.
I agree. Alcohol is a cleanser.
Yeah, that's what. Keep telling yourself like that.
I do.
Just
tell myself that all the time. I'm like,
Get an Ozempic. What is Ozempic for?
That's the one that makes you so.
Is that the one so you don't poop your pants?
No, it's the magical, like everybody's on it. Like all the famous people are on it.
Why?
Because it's expensive, but it'll make you lose weight like that.
Well, why? What's it for though?
It's a weight loss thing.
No. It's for something else.
No, I agree. I don't know the answer.
There's a medical,
but it's making people lose weight. I think is it for diabetes? I think maybe something like that. But what it's doing is causing people to like just lose weight, like drop.
Well, yeah, but
all of these magical things,
all those things break something.
They break something else, right?
Yes. That's why they have.
Lloyd said because it works, my wife takes it. Yeah, but there's side effects to it, no matter what. Diabetes, thank you, space. But the thing about it,
and they do say may cause weight loss on the.
The key is that what's the side? What are
$99 a month?
Right, but if you can lose,
no, it's $135 a month.
I think Lloyd said his wife lost 50 pounds so far. Something like that.
Weight loss program.
If you have a major kind of issue where you can't
$138 a month.
If you can't lose weight and you're like, I want to say obese or something like that. Okay, that's one thing. If you're like, all right.
But they're literally saying like book a one-on-one online visit now.
What are the side effects? Like Google side effects. Like you may have a fucking hemorrhagic bleed out of your asshole, right? There's things like that that are going to come up.
Wait, does your wife notice anything? Nauseous, diarrhea, vomiting. That's why you lose weight.
Yeah. If you shit yourself,
constipation and stomach pain are the most common. Some people have reported more serious, albeit rare, side effects like pancreatitis and kidney failure.
So everything my dog has, because his stomach gets fucked
What
up.
it's like to take Ozempic or Wegovy
Poop
for weight
yourself.
loss or diabetes.
So the idea is this. There is no magic cure for weight loss.
Oh, there is.
You
There's
have
just
gastro.
something
It's not a magic
that may
cure,
come.
right? No, there just isn't. The only way to
it a shot?
truly, it's probably a pill or a shot, right? The only way to do it is balance your hormones, right? Like get your hormones in check.
Well, that doesn't necessarily going to mean you're going to
It
lose weight.
can
either.
help, absolutely, getting your hormones in balance.
Mine are in check and I'm still chubby.
Yeah, but
Watch
don't
how you
try
say
very
and don't look at
hard
my tummy like that.
sometimes.
What?
You
No,
don't
you're
try
right.
very hard
No, I don't try very
sometimes.
hard most of the time.
See?
Like this intermittent fasting is
And that's okay.
good for. I do well on intermittent
It
fasting.
gets your brain back.
well, I
calculated.
eat less when I
Yeah,
intermittent
it gets your
fasting
brain calculated.
because when I'm bored,
Right.
I'm like, what?
And
can
then
I eat?
your workouts, you're like, no, you're 53 years old. I'm fine with it. You're like, I work out, bitch. I worked out. I'm like, cool. You're 53 years old. You worked out. Congratulations. You fucking did more than 90% of the other 53-year-olds out there, right? I'm totally down for that, right? You don't weigh 500 pounds. You're not like locked in a bedroom somewhere, right? Having to take a wall out because I need to fucking crane you over the house, right? That's what I'm getting.
Right.
at.
Well, those people probably have diabetes and probably need Ozempic.
Yeah, but imagine that mess. How do they get to the bathroom?
They have one in their room, probably open.
Okay, so nonetheless, let's get away from that conversation, that piece of the conversation. But no, there's only one way to really do it. It's reduce calories.
It
Calorie
says
deficit.
weekly injections. Lloyd, did your wife take the injections?
Calorie deficit.
She said 5 weeks into the medication, Yaz said she
He said it's
found
a shot.
herself unable to move off the bathroom floor. I had vomited so much I didn't have the energy to get up, and I was basically lying in it. Ew.
That's the problem. There's a shit ton of negative side effects. But I think the other side of it is when you you decide
When you come out the
wanna
other side of that,
when you want to stop taking it,
okay.
is
What
there's
happens?
a shit ton of negative side effects. That's one of the things. It's kind of like I get a shot in my ass every day or every week
Right.
for what do you call it? Testosterone, right? Always talked about that. Get a shot. If I were to go straight off of it, like not just missing a week or something like that, but like just got off of it, dude, I'm going to turn into a flabby piece of shit because my body's natural ability to make testosterone is upset, right? That's normal. I'm
Right.
46, almost 47 years old.
Right.
You have to think about those things when you go into this, right? Think about these things. Just be mindful when you start thinking about that. Nico, thanks. Nice shirt. Did you get your shirt, Nico? I hope you got your shirt, bro. So just being mindful. All right. We'll jump off of that story because, we got off that from Fauci backing up the
Yeah.
truck.
I don't know.
Real quick, I'm going to say our 300th episode's coming up in a week or so.
Better get on that shit.
I know. But we may have to do a couple of 299.1,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3s.
whatever.
So we've got a couple of cool guests that we want to have on at the same time, but I've got to coordinate schedules. And these folks are in different places. I've mentioned them before. I'm not going to re-mention them, but
Right.
we really want to record that, get that out there, because I think that'll be a fun ass show. So that'll be our 300th episode. For that episode, I will be in the chat if we decide to go premiere it versus live stream it.
Yeah.
Probably do that. I think that just works out better.
I think so, probably too.
Versus trying to get everybody in. But for that show, if you're watching, ping me. I'll send you a shirt. But you got to be on that show. It's the 300th show. It's going to be a short list of shirts. I'll give out like, what?
I don't know.
5 shirts. We'll give out the first 5. I think that'll work.
You want to say
We'll get a
senor?
bar is open t-shirt just like this. Probably all dudes at this point, because I think we've given out all the girls, right?
I don't know.
Anyway,
haven't
we
looked.
have to go look back through. But nonetheless, that's coming up in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. So it'll be pretty fucking fun. Anyway, Christ compelled her to become a porn
Oh, he got it
star.
yesterday.
You did? Nice, bro. Good. I hope it fits well. Through the softest fucking shirts.
Justin said, "Ooh, me."
Ooh, you already got a fucking shirt. I gave them out to all my friends. Fuck you.
Julie said 300. Woohoo! I know it's hard to believe,
Yeah,
right?
it's 300. It's 3 years. We're over 3 years now.
At college?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
What?
So now I could see her in those shorts. The Brazilian shorts. I could see this chick in those Brazilian shorts and be like, yeah, okay.
I gotta find the story. All right. Christian woman says God told her to become a porn star.
I don't think that's how it works.
Christ compelled her, Beth. Christ compelled her. Christian woman has opened up about why she decided, to get into OnlyFans. While it might sound unconventional for a religious woman to quit her job as a teacher to make adult content, Courtney Tilia says she listened to the voice from above.
Okay.
She explained in an interview with the
Do you think it was like the
Daily
Weird Science
Star.
made up voice? Like somebody just put a speaker in there and was like,
Christ.
Julia, you should.
No, it wasn't Weird Science.
It
That
was Weird Science when what's his name is in his room in the dorm. And
Was that Weird Science?
yeah, and the guy had
With
the
Val Kilmer?
braces. Yes. And they put the voice in. And he's like,
No, that wasn't Weird Science.
It was Weird Science.
With, no.
it
it's
was,
not.
no, you're right. It
It
was,
was,
Weird Science was the
with-
two geeks.
yeah. Which one was it with?
Oh, shit.
You're like restarting the story
Something-
because the geeky one, Val Kilmer. God damn it.
Totally in the 80s.
Hang on.
They'll know. Give it a second. They'll
Val
know.
Kilmer, IMDb.
I think
Val Kilmer.
Jessica said, I think maybe she's listening to the voice in the head. Real genius.
Real genius.
Thank you, DJ. You're faster than
Amazing,
IMDb.
amazing movie.
Did you hear me what Jessica said?
What?
I think she's just listening to the voices in her head.
Maybe.
Exactly.
But, all right, so let's go back through that. A Christian woman has opened up about why she decided to get into OnlyFans. While it may sound unconventional for religious women to quit her job as a teacher to make adult content, Courtney Telia says she listened to a voice from above. She explained in an interview with the Daily Star that she felt disconnected from herself and her faith while she was an educator.
She wasn't shown enough titties.
Even when she decided to venture into the world of explicit content, she was worried about being judged. However, things changed when she was given a sign. God's message.
Did he send her a vibrator and said, love God on it? I mean,
God's
what kind
message
of sign?
has been abundantly clear. I'm here to be a porn star.
Yeah, that's what he wants for her.
This is my way of serving.
That's how she gets
She
out of her guilt.
explained to the UK reporter, I'm showing others that pleasure and our sexual expression, even in porn and sex work, aren't meant to contradict God or exist separately from God. They are unified with God and holy. All right. So, come on.
I'm looking her up on Instagram right now.
You got her name? She's on
Yeah.
Twitter for shizzle. The Courtney Tilia, Tillia. So, the Courtney Tilia, I'm just saying I'm just saying that if God decides so, how can you judge? Honey, when was the last time God came to you?
And said, go fuck. Go out and fuck.
Go forth and fuck.
Go forth and fuck. I don't, in my world, God would never say that to me.
You know.
Because I know him.
No, you don't.
I do know him.
You don't know him.
I do.
What's his name?
God.
God.
Lord Almighty.
Lord Almighty. This is the most
look,
blasphemous
there's
shit I've
a-
ever heard. And Jessica, that's coming from you. Jesus.
What'd she say?
Jessica said, this is the most blasphemous shit I've ever heard.
No,
and that's coming
seriously.
from Jessica.
It is pretty.
I love you, Jessica, but goddamn.
So
She has since discovered her
her body's slamming,
bang.
dude.
Yeah, she's hot. She since discovered her life's calling is to liberate women from their
She
sexual
spent
shame.
a lot of money on her
The
boobies.
Daily Star said she now boasts 18,000 subscribers on OnlyFans, earns between $20,000 and
looks like this girl I work
$100,000 every month, delving into
How much?
$20,000 and $100,000
Wait,
a month.
20 to $100,000 a month? I mean, I wouldn't blame it on God, but if I had that body, I might do it too for that money. No, I wouldn't.
Oh, you blasphemer!
No, I didn't say I wouldn't blame it on God.
No,
I'd say
I'd be like, you're fine.
I'm just DTF. Now pay me, bitch.
Maybe this is how she gets into.
Oh,
This is how she's.
that's how she gets down.
No. This is a ploy. She's doing this intentionally.
I'm a proud Christian porn star. God put me on earth to enjoy sexual pleasures.
Is that what it says on her?
New York Post. That was her New York Post story.
Hell yeah. Own it, girl. I'm
I
not
would
saying
love
it's
to
good or
see,
bad,
like-
but I'm like, fuck, right? What else are you gonna do?
Somebody said, "Oh, good publicity, friend. I just saw this cracky face. Clap, 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 clap."
You know what?
She definitely put some time into her body, which
She
is
said,
awesome.
I'm the most connected to God that I've ever been, while also being the least religious I've ever been.
Wait, what?
What you do, you girl.
That's a conundrum.
I don't need an organization or institution to tell me who God is or how to go about my relationship.
Oh, so
with
she's
God.
saying God is
Courtney
independent
says
of
God
religion.
shouldn't be feared because the deity is loving, accepting, and non-judgmental. No, he is. He's all those things.
If you ask for forgiveness.
We gotta ask for forgiveness. I guess. I don't know the answers to all
I mean,
this.
you go, girl. You do you. You pay for the consequences when you go
Maybe
to
she
him.
just soaks. Maybe she just has like
Soaks. What
you
do
know,
you mean?
like the Mormon thing where she just lets she's super hot and then just lets a
I don't
porn
think
dude
she just
like,
lets a guy
sit in her,
sit in there and not
then
move.
like people like other porn stars jump around her. You know what I mean? What's that called? It's like bed vibrations. or
She's
something like
definitely
that.
hotter sideways than she is right on straight to camera. She looks tiny sideways, and then she turns and I mean,
She's a
she's
little
still
hippie.
fucking slamming, but she's
It's all right.
and not all her pictures though.
More
just some
hippin'
of
for
them.
the gripping, as they say.
But I want to know when the underboob became a thing in bikinis.
I think I don't know. So if you're out on Instagram, you'll see they have like the little triangles and shit nowadays.
Well, they've always had little triangles. That's what makes a
Is
bikini.
that the underbooby thing
But-
you're talking about?
Yeah, but I just don't understand the
She's got giant tits.
underboob. Yeah, they're fake, babe.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So how do you not have underboob with those?
You buy a bigger bikini.
No.
You buy one that actually fits your D cup
Nah.
and not your B cup.
Nah. No, you don't do any of those things. You just make it. Those are God's breasts.
Okay. She wears a lot of makeup though.
You
Wow.
can't judge God's
I
breasts.
wonder how long it takes her to get ready.
That probably is going to send me to hell just by saying that don't judge God's breasts. He created us all.
No, that's not going to send you to hell. The girl that's saying God gave her the breast might get no. That's I'm going to have to day. Go back to Catholic Church and ask forgiveness. You can get forgiven for anything in the
Just gotta
Catholic
get some
Church.
Catholic beads.
Yeah.
Some rosaries.
So hey, good luck with your I'm closer to God and further from religious I've ever been lifestyle, and let's see how it all
I want to see
pans out.
something funny. So you know how they came out with Cocaine Bear?
Yes.
They came out with Cocaine Shark. So
Oh,
I don't
great.
think this is real at all. And I think they like people just made this video just for fun. I need to clicker real quick. Can I have the clicker? I'm gonna play the video, but you aren't gonna hear the audio because I don't want it to fucking kill us.
Does she have a free cam account?
But the video. Oh, I need to.
Oh, it
switch.
just makes good points. He goes, makes sense. Religious beliefs are man's beliefs.
That's why Catholics used to fuck all the kids. Weird.
The preacher's daughter can't believe this shit.
Exactly. All right, hang on. One
Soaking and
second.
choking is what Nico said.
Soaking and choking.
That must be do you just get in there and don't move?
I guess. All right, so this is gonna be Cocaine Shark premiere.
Wait, what?
Watch it.
Man,
there.
I'm watching.
You're not gonna hear the video or the audio, but just watch it. So it's just gonna go through and it's gonna be like, all right,
Oh, and
there's
he's part lobster.
we're making this video, right? And they're like, oh my God, I'll post this out a
Oh my
little
gosh,
bit
this
later.
is such a bad B movie. Did you see that bat?
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get the audio to come out.
Oh, that's really bad too.
Watch. He's like, oh my God.
This will be on Comet.
I don't know if this is even, I think they just made it. Watch. Watch. He's got cocaine in him. Ready? You ready? It's coming. Oh my God.
So bad. Go, go, go.
Watch.
Go. What's he doing?
It's like a crab shark.
Oh, yeah, it's part crab, part shark. It's got the
Arr.
body of a crab and the head of a hammerhead.
Yeah, watch. It's going to get better. Arr. Cocaine shark.
How'd you find this?
I saw something pop
Or did
up.
it find you?
It found me. It absolutely found me. So I'll post you got to go watch it. I'll post the link out.
That's kind
or
of
just
funny.
go out to
And
YouTube.
it's not really a movie, right? This is just like
I
a
can't
advertisement.
imagine that they are going to make a movie out of that, but it's all over everything.
So could potentially.
Yeah, Cocaine Shark, another drug-fueled animal gets
William
its
said,
own
was this
movie.
made on Windows 95?
Dude, it's so fucking funny. The new film arrived just weeks after the Elizabeth Banks Cocaine Bear. Another animal is set to go into the wild, drug-fueled action in the movie this year. Cocaine Shark is scheduled to arrive in theaters, fins and all, in July, following last month's Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Shark focuses on a
So it
mafia.
is going to be a movie.
I don't. It's probably like one
A
of those
spoof.
like what Range 15 kind of was. They
Yeah,
probably
like
did-
or on Sci-Fi Channel, it'll be a clip.
Yeah. Says mafia drug lords production of a shark-derived stimulant before an explosion and leak at a
That was the
laboratory
big
puts
explosion.
an army of mutated, bloodthirsty sharks on the loose.
That
Word
wasn't
of-
really a shark as much as it was a lobster.
It was a
It was a
shark.
crustacean with a
crab.
shark head.
It was a hammerhead shark. On top of that,
That's what I
So-
just said. I said it was a
you said a shark.
lobster with a head of a hammerhead.
Oh, you did. Oh, I didn't hear the head of a hammerhead.
Yeah, that's why I didn't hear it because I said head twice.
You said head twice.
Hey, I mean, I'm sure they had a good time and they're laughing right now. Maybe they'll make a buck or two.
Maybe. Fuck. Do us a favor. Go check out the Castro files if you don't mind. We just posted one Tuesday,
Like and
last
subscribe.
night,
Mhm.
yesterday. Super fun. Beth did one, and I should have clipped something, but I didn't. That way I could play the actual audio.
Dropping the ball.
I've got them too. I've got all the clips. But Beth, this week was Beth's, and she did some missing, like
Persons.
strangely found people that were missing.
Well, they were missing
in
first,
the
and
Sierra
then-
Nevada mountains. One was like this. The mother and son went off a cliff, and then like a body was found, and then
But they never could find the
they couldn't
body when
find
they
the body
went
when
back.
they came back.
But yeah, so go check it out. It's
And
really good.
then like, yeah, it's really interesting. And then the second part of that story is like where a little 3-year-old
yes,
happened to see they were driving on a mountain road and
That's right.
said the woman over there needs help.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
she ended up matching up to somebody that was missing for a long
yeah,
time.
he
They're
described
like
her in it.
15 minutes. Go check it out. It's out on the Castro files. And I also post them now to the bar is open. So check those out. Like and
Please.
subscribe to the
Castro
Castro files if you don't mind. We would
And then share it.
greatly- Yeah, share that show. They're fun as shit. We've got 6 or 7 more in the can.
Yeah.
And we'll be recording a couple more this Saturday. So there's more coming up. Next one coming up is the Dark Knight Satellite,
Oh, that one was really cool.
which is pretty cool. So go Google Dark Knight Satellite if you haven't heard of that. It's pretty fucking crazy. So speaking of crazy, this next fucking story's nuts.
Aw,
This dog saves this guy's life
so weird
in
still,
the
though.
most bizarre
Very weird.
fucking way. I gotta find the story because it's up here because it's from a couple weeks ago. And it went all the way back down the bottom. So this dude goes, "Hey, I'm gonna take a nap." Bulldog puppy saves owner's life. An adorable 7-month-old bulldog puppy.
He is
We'll
very
call him whatever the fuck his name is.
cute. Meatball. I don't know.
Meatball. That's Adam Sandler's
know.
Meatball. Is credited with saving its owner's life after mistakenly making a tasty snack out of his big toe.
Still grosses me out. Did he eat it then?
He made his tasty snack out of his big toe. If you've ever had a puppy, you'll know that this is from Lad Bible. How they write.
How bad is your circulation that you can't feel the dog?
chewing
eating
on your goddamn foot.
toe?
Right. So if you've ever had a puppy, you'll know that one thing you can't leave alone within its reach is it's gonna get chewed on. Like that's just normal. Like it'll chew on your fingers,
Anything, yeah.
chew on your fucking whatever.
He'll chew on everything.
Furniture, shoes, you name it. The pup would probably sink its teeth into it. And Bulldog Harley,
Harley. That's a cute.
Harley's chew toy of choice was none other than his actual owner, David. The pup decided to go to town on the owner's foot while he was asleep on the sofa. And it wasn't until David's wife came home and Harley finally stopped. He says, "I was asleep on the couch when my wife walked in and shouted, 'Dave, the puppy's chewing on your toe.' My puppy had near enough chewed my big toe off. It chewed down to the bone and
Ugh.
cracked it." Ugh.
Ugh.
Now that I'm
Poor
sure
puppy.
you're wondering, how on earth did David not wake up? Toes are definitely not made to be chew pieces, but that's exactly what happened. Right. So, but because of all this, I discovered that my foot is completely numb. I can't feel anything. The
Myopathy?
data 5, rushed to the hospital after waking up to find his toe in bits, and was put on intravenous antibiotics to stop infection caused by the dog bite from the spreading to his bone. While there, doctors also conducted a CT scan for his fractured toe and discovered that David had not one, but 2 blocked arteries. His entire leg could have been in danger of needing amputation.
That's why he couldn't feel it.
Which is why he
I
couldn't
did
feel
say
it.
he had circulation issues.
Right. Amputation if the blood supply wasn't returned. So thanks to Harley chewing off his fucking toe,
He's just minus a toe versus minus a leg.
or dead. Right?
Yeah, because I guess it could have
He's
moved.
now being
and-
assessed for stents, which would open up the arteries, right?
Mhm.
So
Whiskey involved for sire.
I'm like,
Yeah.
good God.
That's what I was like. There has to be something that is going on because you didn't wake up when your dog was chewing your toe off.
Like, yeah. Have you ever been on like a treadmill?
And do you think
like
they
a-
were mad at the puppy at first? Like, bad dog, you chewed
Yeah,
daddy's
yeah,
toe
yeah.
off.
Like, I'm putting
And do you
that
think
dog
the doctor
down.
was like, yeah, you probably need to put the dog down? And now they're like, praise the dog.
Because you have 2.
Harley kept you alive and kept you with your leg. You can get a fake big toe. I don't know if you
Can you
really
get?
can.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can either. Can you even walk without your big toe?
Yeah, you figure it out.
You relearn
People
the
get their
balance.
toes chopped off. With
You
like a
learn your
lawnmower
balance differently.
while they're like mowing their lawn with their
barefoot.
flip flops, like me.
I was gonna say, don't act like you don't do that. Sometimes I just give you the eyebrow, like,
What are you
really,
doing?
bro? Put some fucking shoes on.
So, puppy
Good for
saves the owner.
Harley.
I mean, come on. What are you gonna do? Right? You need to.
What are you gonna
What,
do?
I looked that up everywhere, and it doesn't.
It's the
exist.
letter. It's from the letter A movie. It's the guidance counselor who is Phoebe from Friends.
Yep.
And she's threatening to go tell, and she's like, she goes something like, "Who are they gonna believe? Who are they gonna believe? Who are they going to believe?" Or something like that.
I swear, there's the other line though. What are you?
The oldest
doing?
prosthesis is from Egypt, and it's a big toe. Woom said. Interesting.
Prosthesis. Really? I didn't
And
know that.
and DJ said, "Yeah, Dad had his big toe lobbed years ago, and he walks fine.
Yeah, I think you just figure it out.
Rebalance
I think you have just as much issue if you lose your,
your pinky. Yeah, which is weird because it's so tiny. You'd think it doesn't.
But
well,
it's just that
mine
one that
is
just kind of
tiny.
like has. It's just a touch. It's not
it's like a
necessarily.
good half inch shorter than the rest of my toes.
Well, you've got that hammer toe in the middle.
No, I'm not talking about that end. I'm talking about
Well, I
from
know,
the toe
but
next to
compared
it.
to that one to your little one, you've got 7 inches.
Listen, you want to start making fun of body parts?
What are you gonna make fun of me? I'm short as shit.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
You're talking about my dick?
No.
Then what are you talking about? Body
Oh,
parts.
stop. See, I'm nice. I'm not going to put it on the air.
What? What's wrong with me?
Oh, where do I start?
It's okay.
I'm kidding.
Let's go there.
Um,
I'm okay with it. Let's talk Northern Lights. Let's bring it back up a notch.
okay.
What do we say we bring it back up a notch?
Can you take the picture of Dad and the
Dad
pup?
and the dog.
Dad and the pup. So everybody knows
Say
what
it,
the Northern
Dad.
Lights
I know.
are, right?
Say it. Like, what's wrong with me?
Auroras Borealis, or how do you say it? My stitch
Aurora.
is starting to itch a lot.
Aurora Borealis. David Borealis.
Is that who found him? Who's David Borealis?
Bones.
That's not.
David Borealis.
Is that his last name?
And the new.
I know who
Navy
Bones
SEALs.
is. Yeah. Is that his last name? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so the Northern Lights are going through, I guess, every 11 years.
Anybody seeing those up north? Because evidently, it's like
Well,
even in North
Min-
Texas, you were saying, right?
Minnesota, yeah, the
Minnesota.
Panhandle, a lot of the Panhandle, as far south as the like right on the Texas Oklahoma border. Could even see them. I have some pictures of what that looked like there, but
Nice.
Sunday.
Genitalia- Jesus.
What?
No, I don't have genitalia warts.
Ew, gross.
Last I checked.
No, you don't. Sunday's showing of the Northern Lights may have been one of the most widespread displays since 2003. So it like covered from where
whole
it
bunch of
normally
shit.
is all the way through Canada, all the way down through Minnesota to Oklahoma, and visibly not
piece
very
of
well,
Texas?
but yeah,
You have a picture of it?
I do in a second.
Okay.
So it's caused because of a geomagnetic storm, and I guess this storm every 11 years there's a resurge of these storms,
Geostorm.
and that's scheduled for
Gerard Butler.
2024. So we're kind of at that point where we're starting to probably see some of that. I know. Then I started thinking about it like that. I was like, what does it mean?
Can we just blow the earth up at this
What's
point?
a
I'm
double
fine with it.
rainbow? What does it mean? And so they could be seen farther than they've been seen in a while.
Previously.
So here's some I have pics.
You picked
I had
pics,
pics.
dick pics of
So
it.
this one is from Seattle, which they don't
Make
usually
sure
get
they're
to
both
see.
connected because that's normally what happens.
Let's both connected.
Yeah, there you go.
This is in
Alright.
Seattle,
That's cool.
right?
Oh yeah, that's great. That's awesome. That's
This
Seattle.
is
I mean, aside from it, Seattle used to be so cool.
is this Seattle?
Yeah, something like that.
No, that's Calgary.
Or Calgary.
I said
Calgary.
Seattle because the needle looks exactly the same. So that's Calgary. I don't know where Riverton is, but they saw it a little bit.
Okay.
Um,
Wow, incredible. Illinois.
and some of them even got to see like a comet in it, which is kind of cool.
Is that the one that made the sonic
no.
boom?
This one is the one in Texas. This is how it showed up in Texas. So not as bright, but it's still really, and it's cool that it's purple down here versus green, like
yeah.
the rest of them. But that was in Texas.
In it, Texas. That's cool. Yeah, it's absolutely
I
awesome.
think that is. Hold on. Let's see. So here's like a video of, and this one was the Mississippi River.
that motherfucker's playing a movie or playing a commercial before. I
Oh,
guarantee.
motherfucker!
God damn it.
Nothing for free. Nothing for free.
I swear.
Have you ever bought anything that shows on these videos? I never
No.
have.
Not once.
I'm sure somebody does, or they wouldn't keep doing them.
Yep. Let me know.
Okay. hold
But it
on.
really comes down to God damn you.
Okay. Let's see.
Yep, that's still a commercial.
It's done.
Fuck you, Scott Credit
Oh my
Union.
gosh. Okay. Wait. What is? Okay.
Are you done?
This is him. Yeah. This is the article.
Oh. What do we
This is
fast
the
forward
guy.
that shit? There you go. Beth. We're gonna send Beth back to school
Send you to
for
hell.
editing. No, that's what you asked to do.
I know production,
Could've
not
sent them
editing.
production.
Production.
But that's all the same thing.
So this is the guy who took these photos, which are really cool. And this was off the Mississippi River.
Nice. I mean, it's amazing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
And then Chris said Space Force will destroy it all.
the Earth or the
Everything. Space Force can destroy it all.
so yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Hell
so
yeah.
it's going to be happening. It may not come as far south, but they think it's going to continue to happen until it peaks in 2024.
Sweet.
Yeah, we won't ever see it down here.
No, we're really close.
We're
to
really
the border.
far, and we're
We're
always
about as-
cloudy.
Well, maybe. What about if it's over? Because we're going up to Breckenridge in August.
Maybe,
That's pretty fucking high up.
maybe
We're 8,000 feet up there.
might happen. It'd be
Maybe.
cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
pretty neat.
That'd be
So,
rad.
let's jump into some feel goods. What do you say, honey?
My feel good is something I saw that's happening here locally.
Grow local. Eats. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to say.
Okay, so it's called it's a group called Fresh Start Surgical Gift,
Okay.
and
Sounds like
they
you're getting never mind.
so they children in Texas will soon have the opportunity to receive free life-changing reconstructive surgery from
Okay.
a nonprofit. Fresh Start Surgical Gifts has expanded to San Antonio. So they started in San Diego, San Francisco. I'll look in a second. And they are in Chicago, and now they're in San Antonio, Texas. And they are accepting applications for their they do a free surgery weekend.
But what's the surgery on?
I'm fixing to tell you.
Okay.
Because
I
they're going to
don't
do it.
trust where
They're
going to
do it
from.
the June 24th and 25th. It's not bad. It's all good. Children in need of cosmetic and reconstructive surgery and related
Oh,
medical
like
care
that.
So
Cleft palate.
lips, palates. They had one little girl that had like a huge growth on the side of her face.
Okay.
And they will for free.
That's awesome. No, I love that. That's
and so
like
they
Doctors
do
Without
that.
Borders, and they do a lot of shit like that. Yeah,
Right.
it's amazing.
So and they really try to do it for disadvantaged. They'll do infants, children, and teenagers.
That makes sense. Yep.
They provide the reconstructive and plastic surgery at no cost to patients and their families.
Cool.
And these doctors are usually pretty, like they're specialists in their field.
Yeah, they in palate.
They're accepting applications now, so it's kind of cool. But yeah,
San Antonio?
they've helped 8,818 children across the nation
Awesome.
and have expanded into multiple regions throughout the U.S. headquarters or throughout the U.S. The headquarters in San Diego, with locations in Chicago and now San Antonio.
Nice.
So we are one of the locations that will be doing these surgeries on in June. And I thought it was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because the doctor even talks. He's like, you just don't understand the difference it makes to these teens.
Oh, yeah.
To get this fixed for
If you
their
have, like, a
confidence,
cleft
their
palate or
personality,
something like that. Yeah.
their ability to communicate properly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because have you ever seen a kid with a
So you
cleft palate,
said
like a truly
physical and cosmetic deformities is what they work on. Providing reconstructive,
awesome.
plastic, and neurosurgeries for children across the U.S.
As long as it's not one of those.
No,
Anyway,
it's not.
you know what I'm saying?
It's not changing gender. It's fixing abnormalities.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to bring that up. But yeah, absolutely. It's great.
Yeah.
Good news. Mine, I'm like, fuck it. Mine's not nearly as.
Heartwarming as mine.
No. I'm
Oh.
like, I got to go to the office 3 days a week now. I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to think of it as being a positive thing for me.
Yeah.
But the funny part was, I'm lucky that we have a big ass building. I used to say happy. I used to have to go there. Not so happy now. But I'm looking for the silver lining in it. We all should be so happy to look for the silver lining and shit, right? I'm like, so I went to the gym today and there was 3 people.
I wondered
there.
if you went today.
There was 3 people.
Okay.
It's gigantic.
Well, because everybody's busy. What time did you go to?
12:30.
Okay, that's typically lunchtime. So
That's when it's usually packed.
well, that used to be when it's going to start being packed again.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because I found out this week that I'm returning back to the office 3 days a week starting in September.
Everybody's lazy as fuck nowadays. Nobody's going to that goddamn gym. Period.
When I go back on Wednesdays, I'm going to work out at the gym and not after work because I won't have time now.
No, I agree. It's all good. But I
Good
might
for
as well
you.
embrace the suck. So that is my feel good.
There you go.
I'm embracing that suck of life of having to drive into the
Lord,
office every day.
it's not that bad.
Nope. And I decided I'm going to downsize my car.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to buy a Tesla 90D.
Probably not.
It's the
Because
one-
then you have to pay for the battery.
No, I can tow the trailer with it.
So here's the crazy
No, I
thing.
can tow the trailer. I'm
So
going to get the biggest
I was
battery they
laughing.
have.
was
So I can
laughing.
go like
Yeah,
500
but
miles.
Here's the thing.
It's only
so much like my
$150,000.
Apple Watch that only stays charged for 4 hours,
$150,000, honey.
it's replaceable for $800. Yours will be
Biden wants us to
replaceable.
do this.
Biden can suck my left nut.
$190,000.
Yeah, are you
can
going to
tow
get
that
him to
travel
pay
trailer.
for it? Ask him for the money. Hey, you want us to go?
You want me
battery?
to go green?
Give me
Get
130.
green or go green.
Give me green to go green.
I'm not really buying
Nico
any of
said,
that shit.
Dodge Dart. What the fuck is a Dodge
I'm
Dart?
not buying a Dodge anything.
You're not buying a Tesla either, you ninny.
No shit. I'm being kidding.
You wouldn't even know what to do with
I love
a car.
you guys about it though. Netflix.
Buy a new rifle.
Okay, so
Don't
we've watched
encourage.
a couple rickshaw. If I could get Beth to pull that bitch, she could get a workout in, and I get to work. And if we could get a satellite, like one of the Starlinks, is connect it, and I could work the whole way there. Get your workout in.
Yeah, I'd leave you to get hit by a car.
So Netflix. What do we watch on Netflix? What did we watch?
We watched that Lockwood and Company.
Lockwood and Company. I forgot. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's
pretty cute.
It's
fun
we're only
little.
like 3 in. It's about the world is being taken over by
Yeah, so
ghosts.
some Netflix show. That's
it's
it's
really
a pretty
cute.
little fun. It's a pretty
fun.
one.
It's suspenseful but lighthearted.
Yeah, we've been looking for a lot of lighthearted shit lately. So I watched Seven Kings Must Die.
Was it a movie?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
The Last Kingdom.
It's the one that I thought said
Dude,
Stephen King
I'm not
must
gonna give
die.
anything away. If you watch The Last Kingdom and you really, really liked it, you're gonna like this.
Is it by the same people or something?
It's by the same people, and it's kind of the culmination of the storyline.
Oh, was it the end of the series? Is that why they did the movie?
not- Yeah, it really would be the end of the story for
Okay.
that storyline. So I don't want to give anything away. Go check it out. It's called The Last Kingdom. Seven Kings Must Die. And then I
and not
started
Stephen
watching
King must die. Like I
Night
read it
Agent.
the first time.
Which one's Night Agent? I watched Night Agent.
What is Night Agent?
That's when I watched. I watched that one a month ago.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
Night Agent was good. This one where the guy was on the phone. Yeah, anyway, good show. Go check that out. Was it on Amazon? Might have been on Amazon Prime. Or it was on Netflix. I don't remember, but I did watch Night Agent. It was really good. They're definitely doing a season 2 of Night Agent. All right. The other one
don't know
I
either
just
of those.
started last night was called Diplomat
Okay.
with Carrie Russell.
I saw the previews for that when I was. So it
You need to
came
go
up.
back. I watched 2 episodes of it. You
Yeah.
need to go watch it
Why?
because it's not super anxiety driven.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just not. I
What's
don't
it-
think it's going to be.
Okay.
They're swearing. It's just like they're having like normal everyday conversations. But to give you a kind of synopsis of it's all in the beginning. She's like a ambassador, and her husband's an
She's a
ambassador.
diplomat?
She's an ambassador,
Which is a diplomat.
but
Yes.
she's a U.S. ambassador.
Okay.
And she's supposed to go to this one place. They send her to another, and then they're trying to figure out is she the right person for like a major role in the U.S. government,
Okay.
right? And she's
Jessica said that one is
She's really good.
so good. She binged the
you
whole
binge
season.
the whole season. That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to give anything away. It is worth watching, and I've only got 2 episodes in it, and I was like, holy fuck, Kerry Russell is awesome in it. And you're like, fuck, when was the last time I saw Kerry Russell? in something?
Felicity.
But I never watched Felicity. So
She's been in wasn't she
I'm
in
sure,
one of the
but I just
Mission
don't
Impossible?
remember.
I think she was in one of the Mission
really good. Go
Impossibles.
check that out. It's like you need to go watch it. It's a we'll call it like a women empowerment kind of thing.
Listen.
But it's cool.
I'm barely going to have time to read anymore if I'm
Fuck
going to have to
off.
be in the office for 4 days a week. I'm not
You
going
can watch
to.
it while you read.
Okay.
It's one of those. Literally, you could.
Oh, okay. I won't get lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't. But I think you'd end up starting to watch that.
That's the
promise.
problem.
That's okay.
Take me 5 years to finish a goddamn book.
Today in history, Chernobyl exploded and a devastating environmental catastrophe occurred early the morning of 1986 when an explosion and fire at Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the Ukraine released large amounts of radioactive material. Today in history. So you can go out and watch there's a fucking whole Netflix on that one too. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes. Thank
to
you. Thank you,
tonight's
guys.
The bar is open.
Spending
Go
some
hit
time with us.
the YouTube, like, subscribe, push the thumbs up buttons, do all those things. Go out to Spotify.
Share
and
it because
iTunes.
sharing is caring.
Yeah. And then go out and check out the Castro Files. They're quick hitters. Everyone's 15, 20 minutes.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
We're trying to keep
We'll
them to
catch you
20.
guys Friday.
Bye, guys. Have a great rest of the week.
Cheers. Have a great night.
Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.